I do a lot of fundraisers and contribute to a lot of nonprofits.
Do you ever plan to have your small local business grow and potentially be like a nationwide product or shop?
I don't know. I'm kind of in a place where I'm sort of trying to decide whether I want to do that or not, actually.
What's your favorite kind of chocolate or truffle? Truffle you make?
Right now, it changes. I've been doing this almost 10 years, so my tastes have changed, or sort of the trends have changed, but salt and chocolate is fun right now.
Okay, so what inspired you to open a truffle shop?
You know, I sort of was passionate about food for a long time before I started my business, and kind of played with it through college as a hobby, and then I worked in restaurants a little bit trying to sort of pursue that, and realized that there were things about it I liked and things about it I didn't like. So I kind of, over several years, decided I was going to figure out how to do parts of it I like without the parts of it that I don't like, and experimented and sort of stumbled along the way, and ended up making chocolates for Christmas presents one year from a recipe that I found in a magazine. Actually, I think it was Martha Stewart Living, in fact, and they were not very good. But I kind of wanted to make them better and wanted to experiment with flavors, and it just was kind of for fun on the side while I was working other jobs, and it evolved, and it sort of did exactly what I was intending.
People work at your store help you make truffles?
I only have one employee, actually.
How long did you go to culinary school?
I didn't actually. I didn't. I went to UCSB. I sort of didn't know what I wanted to do when I, graduated high school. I had traveled a little bit. My family has friends in Spain, so I went and lived there for 7 months or something like that to learn Spanish and just kind of, I don't know, figure out what I wanted to do in life. And that's where I actually became passionate about food and cooking. And then I came back and went to college just, because I wanted to go to college, and even though I didn't really have direction as far as careers went. And I think I changed my major a couple of times, but the entire time it was sort of, food was in the back of my mind,
What is your inspiration for your flavors?
I would say it's local seasonal, and then also kind of world inspired, because I love food from all different places, and I love spices from, exotic things, Ethiopian, Indian, whatever. So I think I always go to farmer's market and check things out, and then I go to the Indochina market in Goleta and just sort of see what they have and experiment with new spices that I've never heard of, and so sort of maybe joining those two things. Educated in this, specifically, I was not trained. I sort of created my own methods, which for a long time I felt kind of inferior for, but then at some point I kind of realized that sometimes your weaknesses are your strengths, because I make something totally different because I was never taught how to do it. You know what I mean? So I kind of created my own, I was like, I don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna figure it out, and then, it's maybe technically wrong, but it's different, and that's what makes it unique,
Yes.
Hand roll each one?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's lowered.
Yeah. Hand scoop, with a scooper, and hand roll.